can't do that style that I'm doing.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. On the hill here today, Kyle Bradish.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And now for the Twins, number 47.
The afternoon for Minnesota, the second baseman, Edward Julian.
The wind of the pitch. That misses. And away we go this afternoon. Way high with that one. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. 3-0 down. There's a strike. Rips that one to right. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. Out towards left center. Kjerstad settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
The 0-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. What it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jose Miranda. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Tap back up the middle. Onto O'Hearn. 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles coming up. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Bailey Ober. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Bottom of the 1st, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So man aboard at the plate, Austin Hayes. Ober throws over. Mullins back on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Mullins at second with nobody out. In the air, out towards left center. Catch. Runner tags up for 3rd, and he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away.
Batting third, the catcher,
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And now the count is even. And that misses off the outside edge. One away with a runner at third. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Louis Varland. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Louis Varland.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. In the air on the infield, Correa is there. That is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park, second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. 2-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. Then there's 1 down.
Batting in. The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Late on that fastball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away.
Batting ninth. The third baseman,
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Up the middle, Henderson gathers and throws to first. And that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate, can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Two outs. And that one pulled foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, number 47. The right-hander back to work. And misses inside. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Kjerstad calls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 25.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That's in there. Strike one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And now 1-2. The 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Struck out swinging his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Throw to first. Dives back, and he's out.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Gallo, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. In the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Welcome back. Here's Adam Frazier.
For the Orioles,
Frazier starting up the middle at second in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First offering misses the mark. Varland. In his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Frazier on at first, nobody out. On a line out towards center. Buxton makes the grab, one away.
now batting the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, doubled in his first AB. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Austin Hayes. In there for strike 1. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone! He crushes that one to center field. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Around second is Rutschman.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Heston Kjerstad. And that one hammered. Buxton ranges back. Back some more. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Big momentum shift right there. He went up, robbed a home run. Could have been costly. 3 runs. Oh, my goodness.
On the mound now for the Twins, Kenta Maeda. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Santander off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning, not once but twice. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Carlos Correa. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. And now Alex Kirilloff doubled his first time up. Next pitch is popped up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The bat, the designated hitter, Jose Miranda.
And next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Kepler at the plate. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Gone into the flag court. This place is absolutely loving it, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch.
That's the ball.
And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike one. Man at second. Swings and misses. 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
1-2.
Mountcastle leads off second with nobody out. Got it by him for the K. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Grounder off the pitcher. In plenty of time to first, and there's two away.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The 1-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch in the dirt. And a full count now. Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Kerstead in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. That's the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. An error, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 2. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. The wide to kick the pitch.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And a pitch. Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fouled off left side. Here's a 2-1. Slap the other way, foul. Here's a 2-2. Hayes ranging after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Number 47, the next Twin up to hit. That's off the mark. 1-0. And that's a little bit high. Next one misses, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. And that one hit to first. That ends the frame. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Chris Paddock.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. And that's a little high.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next offering upstairs. Hard hit left side. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now, so we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. First offering, and it just misses. Paddock, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Next offering is in for a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks up and loosening in the pen. Up the middle. Correa over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he takes a strike. Henderson over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Number 47 on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Byron Buxton. Bradish back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fought off foul. 0-2 now. And that one is inside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. DL Hall getting ready to go. Loaisiga, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Gallo up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Next pitch inside, ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Left-hand batter waits. They say you win.
2-2.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Correa in the box again, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder,
The pitch. Paddock, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And here it comes. Ball 1 there. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
now batting, right field.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Rutschman, in his second season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One now. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch off the plate, and now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Santander, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 1. Double steal. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Correa for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 2. Top of inning number 7, leading off Alex Kirilloff. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Ripped on a line to center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jose Miranda will hit next. Miranda having a lot more success on the road this season.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And the righty deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting Max Kepler. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Frazier. Onto O'Hearn. 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires.
3-2.
Runner at third, 2 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kick steals, and there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Kyle Bradish is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, D.L. Hall.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jorge Polanco. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Down and in, moved his feet. Kirilloff, the runner at third. Jeffers on at first with 2 down. And it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Ripped to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's the second baseman, number 47. And that one off the outside edge. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Out to short. The flip, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Jacks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Griffin Jack.
And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad.
The left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
And a pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Polanco moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. And there's the strike. Oh, and 1 now. In the air out towards right center. Buxton moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Throw, and it gets away.
Now that second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now here is Adam Frazier. In there for strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Kepler settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 7-3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch, not close. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And that skips in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. In there at the knees.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. Nope, he held back.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Correa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The pitch. To the right side. Feed to second. That's one. Back to first. Double play. And that's it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 3. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the dirt. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. On the inside corner for a strike. That misses the zone, and 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. Hall back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Gets the call, and it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Miranda in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. And they're down to their last out.
Now back, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. There's a 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers. And strike 1 to the catcher. Here comes the 0-1. Slice down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next. And another ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Kepler around second, headed for third.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Felix Bautista comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Runner leads away at second. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Is just 1 strike away. And now it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.